Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. It is currently part 17 for my Let's Play and it is the 25th of November 2019 as I'm recording this. Going to put my keyboard away because I don't need it. And I will mention that the last time that I was recording this I was actually, I hadn't yet bought my laptop because I did have a laptop that I used before to monitor chats, and then I didn't have a laptop for a period of time, so I had to use my computer instead. And then I bought a new laptop, which I'm now using for chat monitoring when I am live streaming. But the funny thing is, I remembered as I was about to set up my laptop here for this live stream that in fact, my current setup when I'm recording Phantom Hourglass actually makes it easier to, or rather, it's easier for me when I'm recording Phantom Hourglass to refer to my computer rather than to my laptop, or my desktop computer more specifically. I've got my pop-out chats there, and it's just better because it's, more in my field of vision than, for example, if I were to do this, which would be required for the laptop. I'm staring straight at the camera for the most part, and of course I do have this here, and this is the reason why I can refer directly to the camera in this way. Not that that's very interesting. Regardless, you can see here that I have the file selection up as I'm starting here, and the reason why is because I wanted to demonstrate the fact that we did indeed have a new fairy here. You can see that it's sort of a pale blue, and we're going to find out more about that soon. Now, I think everything is good positioning-wise, or position-wise, yeah. Oh no, actually. There's one thing that needs to be fixed. It's this right here. Going to make that smaller. And funnily enough, I thought that that would be too small, but actually it's not, because it's too small in my OBS preview window, but in reality, in the video itself, it's not too small, so I was worried that it wouldn't be too readable, but actually it is, so that's a good thing. Anyway, what we're going to do is work out how we can address the fact that this fairy is looking a little bit unhealthy, and by this fairy I mean the one that we got after beating, what's the name of the boss again? I've forgotten it. Crake Bane of Courage? Yeah, Crake Bane of Courage I think it was called. I don't know how I managed to suddenly think of that, but anyway. What's the fastest way? Actually, I know the fastest way. I was about to ask because I wasn't sure at first, and then I used my brain, thought about it, and realized, okay, I actually know the fastest way back to the ship. The best way to avoid those weird birds, I suppose they could be crows, I don't know what they are, is to sort of pull them towards you, then turn, then hit them as they pass. But anyway. I thought I knew the fastest way to go, but maybe I don't. I thought that I was able to continue around this side and end up at the main part of Molida Island, but it's not really looking to be the case. It's harder to refer to the map when you've got a big subscribe to Doom link written on it. That's the second time now that I've gone and electrocuted myself. Let's not make it a third time, if I could possibly manage that. Oh, we got these things again. I have a number of hearts now, as opposed to, or compared to when I was first starting this game, obviously. They do add up over time. We do have 6 right now, because we have killed 3 bosses, and we of course started with 3 hearts. But yeah, fairly simple stuff. Again, I'm not too sure. Can you fuck off? I could use a bow and my arrows, but that requires a little bit more effort than I'm willing to put in. Oh shit. Can't get back to anywhere going this way. So we'll have to go somewhere else. Maybe this... Oh, Jesus, guys. You're making me work, and I don't like it. Oh, here we go. So this was one of the first caves that we entered in Molida Island, and we have a shortcut straight to it. My vague memory tells me that I can actually use the bow to some effect in this room. Can you please stop? It's just unnecessary. Let's have a look and see. I don't know. That didn't really achieve anything. I think I can use a different item to get to that, maybe. Although probably not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, you're coming, that's fine. I could have sworn that there was an eye that I could shoot with a bow in this area. Okay, that's lovely. How did I... Oh, that's right, I had to use the the boomerang last time. Now, unfortunately, when I do change items, I can't just stop time when I do that, which is unfortunate. Damn it. Stop it. Of course, he has to stand in one place for quite some time to really give us the chance to draw the circle around him. Well, not quite the circle, the semicircle. Maybe there isn't an eye around here. Okay. I don't think we can... No, we can't get onto that. I have been foolish, ladies and gentlemen. That's fine. Anyway, I may as well give you guys an update for when to expect more uploads for Skyward Sword. Wait, what do you mean Skyward Sword, Doomlink? Yes, I am actually doing a Skyward Sword Let's Play. I haven't updated it in, like, 10 months or more. But yes, I am doing a Let's Play of Skyward Sword. It was very funny because, and I'll mention this more as I'm actually recording, but when I stopped recording Skyward Sword, the reason, or one of the reasons, there were a few reasons admittedly, but one of the reasons as to why I stopped recording was because it was very uncomfortable to record it. It required me to stand up, and the reason why it was uncomfortable was because it was very hot at that time of year, sort of like early on in the year, probably around March, which is, you know, more or less summer in my part of the world. Oh, we've got a mail, a letter, whatever, a mail. This is a letter from the old wayfarer. Here we go. Have you found yourself on the path of wayfaring, Link? Don't fret if you haven't. You may already be on the way and not know it. I can't read, I swear to God. Yes, finding your way isn't like discovering a pebble lodged between your toes. No, a true wayfarer can travel the whole world and never find just one way. But I did want to give you something unusual that I've found on my own travels. May it serve as a reminder that you can find anything if you give it enough time. Sincerely yours, the old wayfarer. He's given us the Fear Cannon. It's part of the Demon ship, which was a ship that I used quite frequently back when I played this game regularly, or at least back when I had first played it. Got all that, sir? Then I'm out of here. Or outer here. Whatever works. But yeah, what I was saying was that it was funny because I had stopped recording Skyward Sword for a number of reasons, one of which was that it was too hot to comfortably record, and how it's going to turn out is that I have taken so long to actually continue the Let's Play that I've skipped the cold period of the entire year of 2019, and I will be recording Skyward Sword pretty much right when I had started it back in late 2018, in the hot period of 2019 moving into 2020. So I've kind of undermined myself in that way, but regardless, here we go. What are you doing here, Grandpa? I came to tell you something very important. What? Seriously. I've come to tell you something very important. Oh, something important? Yes, young one. Now listen well to what I have to say. Ciela, you are no ordinary fairy. Among fairies, you are special. You are a spirit. A spirit? What are you saying? I mean, I don't even have any special powers. There's no way. I understand how you feel. You lost your memory. The spirit you just freed holds the power you lost. It's time for you to return to your original form. I thought we might have to go to Merkay Island to do all this, but conveniently he has come all the way to this place. Wait, no. Aren't we on... No, this is Molida Island. Yeah, I was correct. So he's on Merkay Island, and we're currently on Molida. He came all the way here so that we didn't have to trouble ourselves with the journey. Please bring me the spirit, Link. Might reposition my microphone a little bit. It'll make a little bit of noise, so do forgive me. Sorry about that. Now, I will begin. And you'll see that the two fairies that were once separate will join to become one. If you can hear the cicadas outside, I do apologise. There's nothing that I can do about that. That once again relates to the fact that it is warm outside at the moment, soon to be hot. But yeah, there is the spirit of courage. Huh, how do you feel? I don't feel any different, but at the same time, everything is different. I feel alive. You're back. I've been waiting for this moment. Now you can join powers with us. Here we go. I don't even know what to do. This is all so sudden. Follow your feelings. Focus with the other spirits. Focus. Deeply. Link, help me. Link. Just out of nowhere, Tetra's butting in on our transformation sequence. I just heard her, Link. I heard a girl pleading for your help. I thought they were actually going to combine into one, to be honest, because I was about to say, I don't remember this happening, where they're combining, but I guess that didn't happen. She was calling out to you. That was Tetra. I know it was her. Relax, Link. You've been hearing it plenty of times yourself already. It's like, most of the time when I launch the frickin' save file, she's calling out to me. You've got to hurry. We have to go. Now! Relax. Ciela. That vision you just had. Your ability to sense evil is one of your spirit powers. You have awakened as the spirit of courage. Strange how they're all clearly the colours that they represent, whereas Ciela is more yellow instead of green. Courage has never been yellow in the Zelda series, but for some reason we need to have a yellow spirit for the courage thing, so whatever makes you happy, game. You might not feel all of your true power yet, but someday no evil will be able to hide from you. Link, come on, we'll show you the way to the ghost ship. Are we going straight there? I can feel it out there, let's go. I thought we might have to go to the frickin' temple first, or what's it? The Temple of the Ocean King, that's what it's called. Yes, you should hurry, Link. Head straight for the ghost ship. Whatever makes you happy. So what that means is that we are fast approaching the point in which I had stopped my original Let's Play of this game back in 2009. I stopped right at the beginning of the ghost ship. That I will explain when the time is right. Sorry, I didn't read the first part. You probably saw it, I did not, so I don't know what they're talking about. For now, you must hurry to the ghost ship. Fine, keep your secrets, you old sea pickle. Yeah, I think he asked, who are you, old man, or something like that. I'm just in this for the loot anyway. I think it would be safe to assume that the ghost ship would have some loot. Whether or not you'd be able to fit it on your tiny ship is another matter, however. Alright. Hey kid, I just remembered something brilliant. When we were chasing that ghost ship, remember how it vanished into the fog? I'll bet that ghost ship is hiding in the fog. Yeah, the fog. Lay a course for the soupiest fog you can find, Link. Rightio. We shall do that. I don't believe that there's anything that I really need to take care of. Oh, you. I remember this woman. Huh, I feel strange. I feel something creepy, an eerie tingle in my spine. Feel anything weird, Link? Stop right there. I finally found you, Linebeck. She's shooting some sort of weird cannon / torpedo. Oh no, it's her. Jolene. I'm assuming it's Jolene, but anyway. She's crazy. She's crazier than a rabid squid. Way back when Jolene and I were kids. Oh, forget it. No time for that story. Not when Jolene is gunning for our ship. Is Jolene or Yolen, or it's probably not Yolen, that would be retarded. But a lot of people just cannot read J as like a j sound. They read it as a Y basically, because, you know, why have the letter Y? Get it? Why have the letter Y? Let's say Y a few more times. Why have the letter Y when you can just use J instead, right? Anyway. Set a course for anywhere far away from her. She'll shoot torpedoes at us. Make the ship leap over them before they hit. Rightio. Well, let me set a course that's not going to have me go directly into her, first and foremost. I will try to jump them if I can. Oh, God, that... Bah, ambush. Well, I couldn't really do much about that, could I? Like how she had to look around for me. I was literally in her field of vision, almost touching her. She's nearsighted is an understatement. Fiend! It's been 100 years since our paths last crossed. Oh, what? You aren't Linebeck? You, little boy in green, tell me the whereabouts of Linebeck this instant. Ah, keeping it a secret, are we? Playing Jolene for a fool is an unwise choice. You truly don't want to tell? I see. Well then. You will be punished. I need to remember how to fight her. You kind of have to... She'll do a big lead-up attack that you can more or less avoid, and then you use that as your opportunity to hit her. Do I need to throw barrels at her or what? I think I do, actually. No, she just... maybe that doesn't help. Do your big attack. Your big lead-up strike. The one that I was able to hit you after doing before. Does throwing barrels help at all? No. You're pissing me off, lady. Seriously. Here we go. So I'll have to go around her, otherwise she'll block it. That's so annoying. Come on. Here we go. That's how we fight her. Just have to ignore her crap until she does this, then we go behind her and hit her. That's fine. Oh, and then we need to do this crap. There we go. That's a pretty cool way to finish a fight, especially in a DS game. Rub. Or bested by a little boy in green. Linebeck, hear my words, your pet is most skilled. Before I leave, I have but one thing to say. You don't think you've won because of this battle, hear me? Yeah, whatever makes you happy. So where we are right now is actually in our own ship. I thought at first that we might have been in her ship, but that makes no sense. She's invading us, so she's come on board. I think Linebeck's hiding in this box, yeah, I was actually right about that. Whew, crouching in one of these every now and then is great for the back. Consider this a tip for getting rid of that crazy woman, Link. It's all yours. Well, thank you for that. It's a blue frickin' rupee. Do you know how many of those I've picked up along the way? You know how many of those I don't need right now? I've got 1,377 fucking rupees. An additional 5 is really not very impressive. Not even remotely. Is the light alright? Yeah, lighting is looking good. Again, it's a live recording scenario. My main lighting source is the sun. It does a little thing called shifting in accordance with cloud cover. So I do need to keep track of how my lighting is on the live stream. Let's put these waters behind us. Yes, let's do that. So now that we have gone and done that pointless shit, we can go ahead and not actually collide with one of these bombs. We will instead blow them up. I think I demonstrated this before, but you can shoot these to destroy them, weirdly enough. And it gives you a rupee. I have no recollection of having demonstrated that in the past, but I feel that it would have been bizarre for me not to do that. But anyway, it's just the little whirlpools. There are big ones, I think, in this game as well. But, oh, I want to kill that fucking thing. How do I hit you? How do I hit you? I'm so not capable of doing that. If we let this thing circle us for too long, I think it charges us. Damn it. It's coming in front of us. Maybe it doesn't charge at us. What's the point of it then? If it's not going to attack us, then let's just ignore it. I don't know. Maybe it wants to say hello. Have you ever considered that, Link? You violent boy. Is it worth to... I've gone and erased that now. That's not good. What was the path again? Shit. Does it matter? Something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the path. Now the idea is that we do want to get lost in the fog, but not immediately, huh? What now? What's going on here? The ship, it's suddenly stuck. What's going on? Oh, hey Link, sorry for the unscheduled stop. Something happened down here and the engine just went nuts. I'm sure that evil ghost ship is the cause. Yep, no doubt about it. With that thing around, I guess I'd better get this engine into tip-top shape. Hey kid, leave it to me. You've got other things to worry about. You take the helm and aim at the ghost ship. How? Honestly, how am I supposed to know? Use your head. I'll help you find the ghost ship, Link. I remember this now. The spirits of power and wisdom and I will join up to help find the ghost ship. Ugh. Do you have to be so enthusiastic all the time? This is a test of our resolve, Linebeck. You're no help at all, are you? Exactly right. Now again, one thing that I have to say about this game that is not good, and I have mentioned this before, it's stupid that the text bubbles do not indicate who is talking at whatever given time. It's not always obvious. The previous message that was sent, the previous text bubble that came up, when I was first reading it, I thought it was something that Linebeck was saying. I had no way of knowing that it was being said by Ciela. It's a problem, and I think that they really blew it on that one, but anyway. So I have to actually steer the ship physically. Okay, listen up. You need to do some precise steering here. Here's how this is going to work. Set the engine to go to make the ship move. Then to steer the ship right, and touch left to turn left, of course. You can touch anywhere on the screen to steer, not just on the wheel. Pay close attention to the spirit's reactions as you turn the ship. They'll go wild when pointed more directly at the ghost ship. Now go. Okay, so I know more or less where we need to go anyway. Okay. So I do have the small screen just over there. I don't want to go into a frickin' rock, so we're going to avoid that. We'll go around here. I roughly know where it is anyway. Let's avoid this rock. I'm just passing it now. Here we go. Now, of course, the more dangerous course is the one that's directly in line with the ghost ship. Where is it? Okay, I've lost it. I'll turn to starboard. Here we go, just this way. And there's, of course, a bomb right. No! That was freaking close. Oh, here it is. It's coming out of nowhere. Bit anticlimactic. I'm sailing through the fog, trying to find this thing, and then it's just there. It's great. Alright, here's the ghost ship. How long have we been recording? 23 minutes? Oh, that's rough. Now, the reason why I say that's rough is because when I start doing a dungeon, I can't really stop, unfortunately, because I would have to go all the way back through the dungeon, and in this live stream setup, what I would prefer to do is actually have one single recording for a whole dungeon that I go through. And the problem here is that I've already been recording for 20 minutes. So let's suppose that it takes me, well, even if it, how long would it take me to get through this dungeon? Would it take more than 40 minutes? Because I don't mind having this recording go for as long as an hour, but I don't want it to be more than that. An hour is the real limit for me. I don't want that. But anyway. So, this is the ghost ship everyone is talking about. It's even scarier than I imagined. And I can imagine some scary stuff. I have to say, I really love the design of the ship itself. Looks really cool. What? Is Linebeck shaking over there? He's such a cuckoo. I'll put a crab in it. Just caught a chill is all. One of those frigid nor'westeaster winds. So yeah. Anyway, So yeah, anyway, that's like a sentence I would speak, in other words, a terrible one. You just charge on ahead, Link. I'll catch up with you as soon as I warm up a little. Meanwhile, try to find your friend Tetra, and make it fast, kid. Ah, I get it. Linebeck's nothing but a frozen, clucking cuckoo. Why don't you just wait there shivering? Just get real comfortable. Maybe you'll lay an egg. You shut it, Sparkles. If we find treasure, don't expect any share for yourself. You can shovel that treasure right into these pockets. Alrighty, so here we are on the ghost ship, and I have a feeling that I will be calling it quits here for this particular recording. As I said, I want to have... Whoa, that was a sudden... Was that 3 or 4 that I killed? I think it was 4 that I killed in one fell swoop. Now, what I would have liked is to be able to see the ocean beyond here, but maybe that's too much to render in the game, I don't know. But again, the design of the ghost ship I really like. It's quite appealing. And there's eyes everywhere, of course, because that's spooky and stuff. But anyway, I will mention again that it was at this point that I'm stopping now that I stopped recording Phantom Hourglass back when I was doing the Let's Play originally. I think the reason why was because I lost interest in it. Much like I have been lately, I've always been the same. I think I really forced myself to keep with a limited number of Let's Plays at one time for the first few years when I returned in 2014. And around 2017 I just... or maybe it was last year, I don't know when it was, but at some point I decided I can't do that. I can't keep myself entertained with such a small number of Let's Plays. What number was it? Maybe 2, maximum 3. It's not that small of a number now. And, yeah. I'm better now than I used to be, but back when I was first doing Let's Plays in 2009 and 2010, the situation was that I would do so many Let's Plays that I couldn't really finish them all. I was just doing too many of them, because I would reach a point in the Let's Play where I would want to move on to something else, because I had already... my interest in what I was recording had already run its course, to be honest. So that was kind of the situation. Like, for example, I haven't recorded Breath of the Wild in quite a while, and that just came out of nowhere. I thought that I'd be recording more of it maybe in a week maximum, but no, I haven't recorded it for maybe 4 months or something. How does that happen? I don't know. It has to do with me being interested in other things, and maybe losing interest in certain games that I'm playing. I'm going to try and not have that happen with Phantom Hourglass. It definitely happened with Skyward Sword. Well, it technically did happen with Phantom Hourglass, because up until very recently, when I started doing these live stream recordings, I guess about a week ago or something like that, all of my recordings for Phantom Hourglass had been back in March of this year, to put it in perspective. So, yeah, really, I can very easily just stop recording things. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that back in 2009, this was the point where I stopped. And by the time I may have wanted to resume, I had stopped doing Let's Plays in late 2010. And there were a few reasons as to why that was the case. But anyway, I will briefly mention it actually, because now I've probably interested you. But interestingly, before I even did Let's Plays, one thing that I always wanted to do was upload OSTs. That came before an interest in Let's Plays, and I started uploading OSTs to my channel. And as a result, I was getting like copyright strikes and crap like that. Zelda OSTs more specifically. And it was pissing me off so much. Well, I don't even know if it was copyright strikes. I think this was back when they used to mute your video if it had copyrighted audio in it. And yeah, it was pissing me off so much that in protest, I deleted my YouTube channel. In actuality, that sort of fucked me over more than it fucked anyone else over. So, yeah. But I suppose I was wanting to have a break from Let's Plays anyway at that point, but it was just one of those things where it didn't do me any favours at all. So, yeah, that was a thing that happened, and it's in the past now. I've got a new channel under the same name, more or less. But, yeah, I guess the reason why I'm going through all of this is because I'm reminiscing. I'm playing my first game that I Let's Played right now, and I'm at the point where I stopped. So, yeah, at this point, it's been 10 years coming, but I can finally continue from that point that I had left off at. So that's pretty cool, in my opinion. Regardless, I managed to drag this on into the 30-minute mark, which is one of my many talents when it comes to doing Let's Plays. I can just talk and not stop talking. If I need to extend time, that's fine, I can do that. Hopefully it wasn't too terribly boring. But regardless, I do thank you all for watching, and I'll see you when I'm next recording The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I will aim to complete this location, unless... Do we do it now? I just had a thought. Maybe we don't do the dungeon now, maybe we do it later. But would that be the case? Maybe we do the dungeon later. I can't remember. We'll find that out in the next video anyway. I don't really want to actually... Fuck it, let's just have a look and see. I'm just interested. Because I have a distinct No, it's the dungeon. Okay. I just found that out. So I will go ahead and save. We'll save and quit. I wasn't sure if maybe we weren't doing the dungeon yet, but yes, we are doing the dungeon, as it so happens. But anyway, I do thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time I'm recording Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. It is once again the 25th of November 2019, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.